Hey guys, Super Josh XD001, and if you're watching this right now, it's probably June 4th. If not, probably June 5th, because tomorrow's the Switch 2. So, with that being said, I wanted to do a quick little recap of the Switch 1, but nice and short. I know I said I would do a review, but things have happened and I just couldn't really put in all the effort to make a full-fledged review, even though I really wanted to, but I just wanted to quickly make this, just so I could enjoy my Switch 2 and deal with the problems of my life. But aside from that, though, yeah, let's talk about the Switch 1. I was there day one when I got my Switch 1, but I did trade it in for this Switch OLED, though, but I'm going to use this as a prop here because not gonna bother with my Switch at the current moment. Yeah. But like this was quite the life changer for me. Maybe not life changing, but game wise, I guess. Yeah, I was so worried about Nintendo during the Wii U era, seeing them struggle and all that, and then here comes this brand new spanking new portable handheld console, and this is one of the best things I have ever experienced for gaming as a whole. I'm not even exaggerating. This is such a big deal. It takes the home console experience with you on the go. Being able to play your favorite games on the go is a big deal. And a lot of people kind of tend to forget about that, but yeah, it is a big deal just being able to play all those neat games on this hardware. Yeah. There were some faults with it, yeah. Like, for instance, I did not like the theme options. The only options were light, dark mode, or inverted, and I'm not a fan. And I know that might sound a little odd to complain about, but considering that the 3DS had themes, yeah, it was kind of odd. And plus, like, there was no music at all. Nothing like that. No. It was just devoid of all that. Alright, in the sake of performance for the home screen. Which, I mean, hey, to be fair, like, it is quick. You can boot up your system very quick and play any game you want, lickety-split. I appreciate that. But I kind of just wish I had, like, some little themes to go with it too. I want to personalize my console the way I want, and not just deal with the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Another thing I did not like with this console was the fact that with the Joy-Cons. I like them over the fact that you can play them. You can play them in like different ways. You can either hook them up to the console, you can hook it up to a Joy-Con grip thing, or you can just hold them separately like a Wii Remote or Nunchuck. But here's the problem. Trying to slide these suckers in and out of the console, sometimes they get stuck, and even if you hold that button in, it sucked. I was almost afraid of like breaking the thing. Just trying to get those Joy-Cons out. And of course, like, the other thing, too, that I did not like about the Joy-Cons was the battery. Or more so the recharging process. Yeah, like when you get yourself a Switch, you get the Switch console, tablet, Joy-Cons, and the necessary cords to set up all this stuff. Yeah, but when you look at the Joy-Cons, like they do not have any input for any cable, so you basically have to hook them into the console in order to get a good recharge. Which, I mean, hey, like, these guys like hold a lot of like battery power, but when that battery drains, how are you gonna recharge it? The Switch console. And sometimes I tend to forget, and it's annoying, and which then leads into my next big issue. Buying accessories for this console. Like, the only way to really enjoy this console is by buying accessories. So if you wanted to recharge your Joy-Cons without having to constantly put them in the dock or forgetting, you gotta get yourself like a Joy-Con grip charge. Because they apparently couldn't do that couldn't pack one of those in with the Switch console units, especially like this right here. No, like you got to get a separate accessory for that, or you have to go out of your way, buy yourself like a Pro controller. Yeah. Yeah, and again, just highlighting, like, yeah, you can't, there's no charge input or anything. That just kind of sucks. Yeah, and then of course you have to upgrade the memory card, or more sort of like, yeah, micro SD, just to be able to download more software, because the limited amount of storage on here, I was trying to see here, 64 gigabytes. I mean, I think it was 32 originally, but 64, well, may not, well, that just doesn't seem like a lot, even though Nintendo does like dial back their games on the file size. Even then, though, like I prefer having more storage data just to be able to like download, play any games I want, DLC, whatnot, etc. Yeah, it's just there's just like many layers of accessories needed to be comfortable with your Switch. But at the end of it all, how can you really be mad at this console? It's fantastic, yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it still delivers. It's literally the go-to portable handheld console to get. Yeah, I'm just happy that I can play any game I want on the go. I'm happy that there's third-party support. Yeah, even though like it's not the same level as the PS4, the Xbox One, or especially the PS5 or Xbox Series X third-party support. Yeah, sure, it's not like that, but you know, it's a start, because now we're starting to see developers from other companies, or seeing developers from other companies making games for the Switch, for instance, like Bethesda, Rockstar has come back. Activision has been supporting Nintendo, and so on and so forth. Like, we're starting to get that third-party support that we hadn't had in a while or in a long time. I'm just happy there's that. I'm happy about all the indie games that I can play on the go here. I'm happy about the fact that a lot of the Nintendo franchises that I love, that either original remasters or ports or whatever, I can play them on the go, and I can't think of any better lineup of games from any other past Nintendo hardware that stacks up to the quality of titles that this machine can output. I think this is amazing. The most amazing thing I have ever experienced. And sadly, this might be my last few days with it, because once the Switch 2 launches, probably not going back to it, but I'll still keep it around as a novelty. But saddens me that it's an end of an era, and now we're about to jump into a brand new one that's promising much more, that looks really, really good, and I cannot wait to see that. But until I get my hands on it, yeah. But yeah, that's what I think about the Switch 1 in a quick recap. I like this thing. I can't wait for Switch 2. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time with my Switch 2 unit.